taking the Band-Aid off. You put a fucking Band-Aid on this country in the 1930s for something that doesn't hurt people.
Which is what?
Marijuana.
Oh.
They did that in the 1930s.
Yeah,
and it was a vast conspiracy, by the way. The marijuana legalization thing, the illegalization of it, is a vast conspiracy.
I don't know much about this backstory.
Okay. Well, I'll fill you in. William Randolph Hearst, who owned Hearst Publications, also owned paper mills. So Popular Science magazine, on the front page, hemp, the new billion-dollar crop. And the reason why hemp was problematic before that was because hemp fibers, like a friend of mine used to grow marijuana, and he had a hemp stalk on his desk, and he's like, pick that up. And you pick it up, and it's hard like oak. It's hard like this table. This is an oak table. It's hard like that, but it's light, like styrofoam. It feels like balsa wood. I was like, this is crazy. He goes, yeah, it's like an alien plant. There's nothing like it. Hemp fiber is incredibly durable, and it makes superior paper. It makes superior clothing, canvas. All the great paintings were all made on hemp. That's what canvas was made out of.
Light, but very strong and durable.
Very strong. The first draft of Declaration of Independence was written on hemp fiber, on hemp paper. So hemp was used to make paper. It was used to make cloth. It was used to make so many different things. But it was very difficult to do. Then Eli Whitney came out with the cotton gin. Well, cotton replaced a lot of the things that we made with clothing. It replaced a lot of that. It was it was an easier textile to process. Well, in the 1930s, they came up with a new invention called the decorticator, and the decorticator allowed them to effectively process hemp fiber much more easily. So then, Popular Science has this magazine.
There's a machine?
Yes, it's a machine. It's like this. It's like a steel cylinder that has all these protrusions on it, and that would grind up the hemp fiber more easily. Because before it had to be done manually, and it's very time consuming. But the process was an incredible and very superior product. So William Randolph Hearst recognizes this as a threat to his industry, because he owns paper mills, he owns forests that he's using to make paper out of. Also, you should say that to make paper out of a forest, you have to chop down all those trees. It will take 20, 30 years for them to grow back. With hemp, you get a new crop every year. The same amount of land, you're processing 4 times as much paper, and you can do it every year. It's way more effective. So he starts demonizing this plant called marijuana, this new drug. Now, marijuana was not a name for cannabis. Marijuana was a name for a Mexican slang for wild tobacco. So he just tags this name and starts calling hemp.
Which is just the leaves on the hemp plant.
It's just the flower.
The flower on the hemp plant.
Yes. But it's also, you can make and grow hemp that has no THC in it as well.
Yeah.
I believe is it the female that contains THC and the male doesn't? Anyway, point is, so they sponsor all the Reefer Madness films, all those propaganda films of the 1930s. They start printing these stories about blacks and Mexicans that are raping white women after they take this new illegal drug. So they pass laws on this drug, not even really understanding that they're making the textile, they're making the commodity, hemp, illegal, or making it very difficult to regulate. And so William Randolph Hearst gets together with Harry Anslinger, and they do this. They also take all their police officers and all the people that they had used to process prohibition of alcohol and go after alcohol, illegal alcohol sales, and now they turn it to cannabis. And we've been stuck in that same horseshit since the 1930s.
So, self-interest plus profit incentive, add a dose of hysteria, and you have prehistoric lobbying that leads to the demonization of... I don't fucking get it. I mean, listen.
It's also nylon. Nylon was involved because, they're using nylon for ropes because hemp was always used for ropes, and now they have this new product. So there was a lot of people that were involved in making sure that hemp was very difficult to acquire so that their commodity could thrive. And then how many people suffered because of that? How many people were jailed? How many people died? How many people were incarcerated? You're dealing with literally 90 years at this point. 90 years of bullshit.